how to find tax deed properties. In this video, I'm going to show you the elusive art of finding these profitable situations called tax deeds. Okay, they're all over the country, but it's kind of like little Easter eggs. You got to know where to look. By the time I'm done with this video, you will know where to look, how to look, and most importantly, how to pay for them and profit from them. Every one of those things is going to lay it out in this video, and I've got a little bonus for you. Right when we get to that point, I will show you how to catapult your family's retirement account using tax deed. There's a little known strategy out there. It's called a private retirement account. But first, we got to learn about tax deeds and where to find them. Otherwise, it won't work. So let's start with that. Let's go to the very beginning. What is a tax deed property? This is a property owner that has failed to pay property taxes for a minimum of 4 years, typically 4, 5, or 6 years. The county has said, I'm being very simple about this, but I want to get you in a nutshell. The county has said, look, enough's enough. We need our money. I'll give you an example. California allows property owners to be delinquent for 5 years before they take any legal action to take the property. Now, that doesn't mean the property owner doesn't have to pay the property taxes. Let's be really clear on that. Property owner has to pay the property taxes. If they miss 1 year in California, they're going to get a penalty of 18%. Second year, 18%. Third year, 18%. So there's something happening. As these laws progressed, and they said, look, we don't want to take somebody's property just for a few years back taxes. I mean, financially speaking, probably not in a very good position. So let's do this, a minimum of 4 years, okay? At the end of 4 years, kind of you've gotten through the whatever that is that you went through, get back on your feet, something's gotta give. Everybody else is paying property taxes to support education, probably 55 to 65%. Emergency services like police, fire, ambulance, you've got parks and recs, hospitals, city colleges, summer camps, I can go on and on and on. Without property taxes, literally, none of this exists. Have you done any traveling overseas, you will know what I'm talking about. If you go to a country that doesn't have a good tax system or property tax system, ooh, horrible, okay? In other words, it ain't a good day, okay? Stopping's optional. Potholes, kind of there. You got to pay for school. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. You know, we can complain about it, but it really provides one of the most vital services that we have. I have no problem with property taxes whatsoever. This is how the county functions. The laws are written, and these are laws. This isn't some willy-nilly that some county treasurer goes, I got an idea. No. Every single state out there has their own individual laws. Now, some states say after a property owner has been delinquent 1 year, then a lien can be sold on the property. Unlike California, where it just stays in inventory, even if the property owner comes in and pays late, it's okay, but they're still paying 18%. In other states, they say, hey, we kind of want that money right now, so we'll offer that up to the public so we can continue to run these beautiful schools and parks and what have you. We'll give it to the public. Nothing happens to the property. Nobody's buying a property. When the property owner comes in and pay those taxes plus the interest rate, that's when the county says, oh, there's lien holder on this. They gave us the money, so we're going to give it back to them plus an interest rate in 5 to 10 days, and everybody's happy. A tax deed comes into the play when this has gone on long enough, 4 years. They say, you know what, enough's enough, so we're going to leave it at 4 years. The county will say, okay, we're going to have a tax deed sale. So what's the difference between a regular deed and a tax deed? A tax deed means it was issued to the buyer, but all the liens and encumbrances still show on the property. They are no longer valid. Now it's my turn to apply for a deed application on this. So now what I do is I take that deed application, turn it into a warranty, a straight deed, whatever it is in that particular state and what have you. That's what happens with that. They can't clear the mortgages and all that good stuff until they've all been notified. Hey, guys, 5 years come and gone. This guy's got to pay their taxes off. If you guys don't come and protect him or yourself, your lien against this collateral called this house will no longer be there. The sale happens, I buy it, now I go in there, apply for application to get those things stripped off there, and everybody's good to go. I make a ton of money on this. If somebody loses a property to a couple of years of back taxes, financially speaking, they're probably not in a very good position. It is rare, if ever, you will get a property where the owner of the property is actually living in the property. 39 times out of 40, it's going to be a rental property or what have you. It's just so rare. The last thing people are going to lose is their property. A rental property, things are bad, honey. We're going to have to let that go, or whatever the case might be. And I just had somebody say to me the other day, do you think there's going to be a bunch more tax liens and tax deeds because the economy's bad a little bit? I'm like, no, it doesn't make any difference. Because again, there's that 4-year window. Back in 09 and 08, when the whole debacle happened with the real estate market crashing, oh, there had to be a lot more tax liens. No, because nothing happens for 4 years. And after 4 years, things start coming back up. As a matter of fact, they usually are typically a little earlier than that. What we see is about the same amount of tax liens and the same amount of tax deeds every single year. There are some counties out there that we've researched over and over and over again. And you almost can set your watch by it. You know about how many liens are going to have. Chicago has anywhere from 40 to 60,000 liens every single year. Lake County has anywhere from 13 to 14,000 liens every single year. Atlanta, Georgia has probably 30 properties a month going up for sale and tax deed. The economy doesn't really have any effect on that. So that's really what you're looking at. So the key is you've got to find these states. There's only 50 states in the country, okay? It's not like it's a hide and seek. Half of the states offer tax liens in the very beginning that turn into deeds. The other wait and offer tax deeds at the very end. Kind of the best of both worlds, if you will. If you want a tax deed, it's important you go to a tax deed state. You find the tax deed state, you say, when is the sale gonna take place? If I know the sale is gonna happen, let's just arbitrarily say June 1st. The list typically has to be out 30 days prior, which gives you plenty of time to research the list, do all of your due diligence on the property to see, hey, is this a property that I want to own? Because make no mistake about it. You go to that sale on June 1st, you put your hand up, and you successfully bid on that property, you own the property. Okay, so you better want it, which is not a bad thing. So all you got to do is make sure that you want that property. Okay, is it in the right neighborhood? Is it still standing? Okay, are there deeds on that list that nobody wants? You're darn right there is. There could be deeds on a property that's not buildable, or it's landlocked, so you can't get to it anyways, or it's too expensive to get utilities to. There could be a number of things, which by the way, is a really good little gamut there. Let's say you've got a property in the middle of nowhere, and back in the day, I'd say no. Now, you can put solar in there. The point is you've got to make sure that you want that property. This is so important. Okay, so when you put your hand up and they say sold and you give them money, you own the property. So you want to make sure it's the type of property that you want. In the beginning, I want you to stick with single family residential properties. Why? Because we all know what a single family residential property is. Hey, as you get better, go with land, development, commercial real estate. All of those types of things out there are perfect for what you're trying to do. Here's the great thing, okay? You don't need to guess on this, okay? You don't need to hope you're doing the right things. This is my gift to you. That means it's free. For watching this video and hanging out with me, I've got a brand new course that I'm going to give to you. All you have to do is click on the link down below, type in your information, and I will make sure you get this brand new course to you. This course will literally show you exactly what states to go to, what states to avoid, the pitfalls, the bonuses, when the sales come up, how to pay for it, and here's the most important thing, how to get to your first deal in the next 20 to 30 days. Click on the link down below, higginsmethod.com, and I'll send you my free gift. Thank you very much. God bless and good luck.